Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Moose here. Welcome back to another video. Now, I haven't made one of these videos in a while, and I'm sorry if it's like not the greatest, but I'm just gonna do my best for it. Basically, in this one, because I don't want to do like too big of an intro, I'm going to be doing a kind of walkthrough of what is going on inside of my head, making every single play that I made to get this 20 bomb in 4K. Because I was sitting there thinking like, oh, it's just another gameplay of me getting a 20 in a 4K, you know? And I feel like sometimes that gets a little bit stale, and I want to be a little bit more helpful to you guys. And I was talking to my chat earlier about like spitballing ideas back and forth about ways that I could really, help you guys improve, as well as bringing a really good gameplay to the table. So I figured that I would do like kind of like a cut comm almost. I'm gonna be stopping the gameplay right before it happens and explaining my thought process through it, and then you guys are gonna see it go into play. Now, I've done this before on like a very old like coaching video that I did like through ranked and stuff like that, and I'm gonna attempt to do it with a 20 bomb, and I really hope you guys enjoy it because these videos are not easy to make. It is really difficult to try and relive and rethink what is going on, not to mention explaining it to you guys in a way that would help you guys understand and that would make sense to you as well as me, because sometimes my brain, it gets a little bit jumbled up like every other human being, and I do things a certain way that you guys would not do things a certain way. So I'm gonna do my best here, so please bear with me. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't, leave a comment down below and let me know if this was helpful to you guys or not, and maybe in the future I'll do a little bit more of these. I hope you guys enjoy. Later. Okay, so as you guys can see, I look up and I see that there are a plethora of teams that are actually going to be landing on us. And I make a mental note that we are only landing on one. That gives me a little bit of time to go down low here, and I'm pretty sure I grab a Spitfire and RE45. Yes, I do. And now the Spitfire is really good off of drop, so that is why I'm going to instantly chow this guy and hope that I have a better gun than him, which I do. I was fortunate to get away with my life there. He had a good shot on him and he had a hemlock. Now the reason why I rechowed obviously so quickly, especially on low health, was because I did hear them going for the res, and that was just a very easy kill for me to get on that second guy.
Cool. Safe to touch down.
So where are all these people?
They're over in like east.
Oh. I was gonna say, I definitely expected more.
No, they're ratting in buildings right now because they know they can't push without getting a bajillionth party. But me, I'm stupid. I'll push anything.
I'm not like these other girls. I'm stupid.
I'm not like these other girls. I'm fucking brain dead. Me.
No, like actually me.
Like I know. We've
Okay.
already made that point very clear earlier in stream. Okay. Nope.
No, you can have that.
No, I don't want your nades. Get your nades out of here.
All right. Okay, you don't want to hold my ball.
No, I don't want to hold your one ball.
Ball.
Okay, so right here, obviously, we hear these shots over to the right side and frag east. But I'm going to need a little bit of ammo first, and then fortunately, I was able to find people that were actually going into the broken building. I'm not too sure what this lifeline was actually doing. I think she was just running to her teammate. Something along those lines, but it is important when you are getting these 4Ks to go for the thirst if you have the opportunity to. Obviously, don't put yourself out of the position to get killed by, the opposing teammates. But the reason why I use my Valkyrie to get out of there so fast is because I know there are still so many teams here. Otherwise, I probably would have just stayed on the ground. So by using my gravity boosters and backing up, I was able to stun one and get good shots on the other while evading the other team's fire as well. I'm going to try and put myself into a position here and get up on height where I can see actually a lot of the fighting and maybe catch somebody off guard. As you can see, I got some big hits on this Bangalore, so I actually was able to chase after her and get that easy kill and wiping that squad. Now I know I got shot in the back here, so that's why I'm just going to instantly pop this battery, not worry about the loot, and try to cover my teammate who is running through.
No, not the dead slides. I might be dead here.
Get some good shots off there on the Octane, who doesn't know that I'm there. Unfortunately, don't be like me. Don't whiff your wingman clips. But yeah, missed an entire wingman clip there. Not looking too good. But I did make him run away because there are two of us now instead of him just focusing my teammate. So with buying that little bit of time, give us a little bit of time to reset and get myself some loot. I'm going to try and retake height here.
117
Now, I almost went down there, and the reason why I'm not rechalling, even though I have my teammate there, is because if I do get shot more than like 2 bullets, I will be going down. As you can see, I instantly try and take height right where I ended up fighting that team, and now I get some time to loot. Now that all the fighting has actually stopped, I'm going to use my Valkyrie ult and try to find some people. I noticed that they're still 25 up with 7 kills right now, looking pretty good. So I figured I could probably stretch this out for a potential 20. I don't know about the 4K, but the potential 20 for sure. And this Valkyrie ult is so crucial because you are able to find people so easily, especially when you fly out. Obviously, I know somebody is in here by themselves, so I'm going to try and take height, wait for them to go out the door, and get a good angle on them. So you see, after that 115, I am pushing immediately, not giving them time to heal. Even if I take a few shots from this guy, I'm still going to put the pressure on. Now, obviously, sometimes, you know, teammates are going to come in to help you because I didn't know if it was, you know, going to be a 4K or 20. So it's important to not get, like, upset when stuff like this actually happens because there are plenty of kills to be had for yourself as well. If you're specifically going for a 20 and 4K, though, I would tell your teammate ahead of time just to let them know. And that way they don't, like, take any kills of yours that are definitely your kills. You know what I mean? I broke that lifeline.
Wings up. Wings out.
This was just a very, very easy kill. Obviously, I shot a lifeline in the back twice. Aaliyah pushed up on them, got a knock, and left the one that I had already hit to stay alive. Now, I noticed more fighting over here, so I'm immediately going to use my rockets and hit the portal. I got very fortunate by stunning one, and I'm very fortunate that this guy did not die to the other team that they were actually fighting, but I'm getting big hits on this massive, massive third party. Now, third parties like these are super, super crucial that you try and get all of the kills you can from it. As you can see, the little Wraith animation came up, so I ended up pushing that portal immediately.
Very low flash.
This gave me enough time to get that 1 kill, and there is still 2 down that I have knocked. Now remember, I want to get as much damage, so I probably should have thirsted that Octane. It wouldn't have made it this close, because I know my teammate is going to go for the one that's already knocked as well. So getting that extra 100 damage is actually crucial that I actually missed out on. That was very, very close at the end there. So immediately after this fight, after looting up a little bit and getting what I needed, I hit my Valkyrie ult because we had it again, and I heard fighting over here to sorting. So I'm going to fly in on them and try to get as many kills as I can. Now I'm landing on the team that seems to be winning the fight. Now I'm going to land behind the one and try and track him down because I know he is by himself. There was only 1 set of bullets coming from here, so I know it's a 1v1. I also hear healing, so obviously I'm going to go for this kill. I'm gonna go for that thirst, get that extra 100 damage that I usually need to get. Now, I don't have the best angle, but I'm gonna try and get my bullets on these guys anyways, just in case I do get that one lucky pick. I'm assuming that I won't get it, but I am trying to maximize the amount of damage that I am getting. As you can see there, I already weakened that guy before. Hit him for a good 9 there. Gonna push up and take care of his teammate as well. So once he gets knocked, I'm going to just quickly go through it. And as soon as my teammate calls out that there is another team on them, I do not waste time looting. I am instantly healing up and trying to look for that fight just in case they do push.
It was a Wraith and a lifeline.
Heard it. So I see the footsteps there, and I'm not going to take the low ground. I always want to be on this high ground, try and get angles on them where they can't really see me. So, for example, I'm forcing that lifeline down, obviously. I hit her for a good 98, pushing her off of the ledge, making her go to heal, and I have an easy, easy time sliding off. It would be very, 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 very difficult, to get up into a fight from low ground to high ground if I had taken underneath the bridge there. That's why you always want to go for that height. Alright, after getting all of the essentials that I needed from that loot, I used my Valkyrie ult to get out to try and find more people to a balloon, and you really want to utilize Valkyrie to her fullest here. Her ability is so, so crucial, especially for finding people. As you can see, I found this Pathfinder just so quickly. Got some good shots on the back, made him panic a little bit. He is absolute one, putting him out of the fight. So I'm going to go and ape him because there's no pressure from his teammate. After getting the knockdown, I'm immediately looking for his teammate, which I found, who came around the corner, not on a very good angle for her, which just left me a very, very rude 1 clip. So immediately after this fight, I told Aaliyah that I was on pace for a 20, so she's going to lay off the gas a little bit and let me do the rest of it. So I'm trying to get that stun, the initial stun damage against one of them, and then focus the other. That way, you know, I'm not getting shot by the other while focusing one. So that gives me a window of opportunity to push the other guy while the other one is now healing up. It's basically going back and forth and trying to focus one out and trying to split them up instead of having them as a 2-stack. As you can see, that is literally what I did, and fortunately both of these guys actually had self-reses, so that definitely boosted my damage a little bit. Like I said, going for the thirst really helped. I think that the biggest thing that I always tell a lot of people is when you are going for 20 bombs, it is important to focus one person, and while they're healing, try and get the knock on the other. You always want to split up the fight into separate 1v1s against the opponent. You don't ever want to run face first into getting team fried or anything like that. Now, obviously, it is the last team, and what you want to do to find the last team, you just kind of run around and see if you find them. Obviously, I was fortunate in finding them very quick. So I get a good headshot. It gives me a good indication of what kind of armor they have. So we're already going in here with an armor advantage. It gives me a little bit of more confidence.
She's almost broke.
Is she pushing?
She dropped down there. Now she had gold. She's healing.
I heard the movement to my left side, which is why I'm going to take height against that lifeline and just shoot down on her for a very easy kill. And I'm going to play this head glitch and take shots before I even push up against the Bloodhound. Now the Bloodhound just finds himself in a very unfortunate position, and before I even go, instead of going for the finisher, I obviously try and get the damage on him just so I could boost myself up to that final 4K.
See how I even thirsted that for you?
You didn't need the thirst, but I mean, like, I'm glad that you did.
Now you can post a video saying,
Your
teammates stole your 20. You stole your 20.
No cock blocking my 20 this time, e-girl.